In 2019, billionaire financier Jeffrey Epstein died in a Manhattan jail. Officially, it was suicide. But few believe that story. Why? Because Epstein knew too much. For years, Epstein ran a global sex trafficking network, exploiting underage girls while rubbing shoulders with the most powerful men on earth: presidents, princes, billionaires. Now, in the summer of 2025, the story resurfaces with even more explosive power. Hundreds of newly unsealed court documents name names, raise disturbing questions, and place one man right back in the spotlight: former President Donald J. Trump. This is the full story of what's inside the Epstein files, why Trump is caught in the crossfire, and what it all means for America's future. Jeffrey Epstein was more than just a wealthy investor. He was a mystery. He had no college degree, no known investment empire, and yet he amassed a fortune and a web of connections to royalty, Wall Street, tech moguls, and world leaders. But behind the luxury was a dark secret. Epstein was accused of systematically trafficking underage girls, grooming them for abuse, and paying others to recruit them. His circle included Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Bill Gates, and Donald Trump. In 2008, Epstein was given a sweetheart plea deal in Florida, serving just 13 months in jail with work release. It was called a miscarriage of justice. Then came the 2019 arrest, and then his death. But the evidence didn't die with him. In 2022, Epstein's closest associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, was convicted for her role in recruiting and grooming victims. Her trial brought the story back into the spotlight, but many documents remained sealed until now. According to victims, Maxwell was the one who approached them. At schools, at parks, even at malls. She promised modeling opportunities, travel, scholarships. What they got was abuse. During her trial, prosecutors submitted thousands of files, names, logs, photos, but only a fraction was shown to the public. In July 2025, a federal court ordered their full release. Over 600 pages of documents were unsealed in the second week of July 2025. They include flight logs, testimonies, depositions, and emails. Multiple witnesses refer to powerful guests on Epstein's island. One witness, anonymized as Jane Doe 7, states she saw Donald Trump at a private party in 2002 where underage girls were present. Trump has previously denied all connections, but the files suggest he was on Epstein's private jet at least 4 times, 2 of them international flights. There are also emails between Epstein and Ghislaine discussing entertaining Don, though it is unclear if this refers to Trump. One email even reads, "He wants discretion, especially with the girls." These revelations are not convictions, but they raise serious questions. Trump's legal team responded swiftly. Within hours of the release, they filed an emergency injunction to prevent media from republishing the documents. In a statement, Trump said, "I've never done anything inappropriate. I barely knew Epstein. This is a deep state smear campaign." But critics point to multiple interviews from the 1990s and 2000s, including one where Trump says, "Jeffrey likes beautiful women as much as I do, many of them on the younger side." Fox News anchors split. Some defend Trump, others go silent. CNN and MSNBC run back-to-back segments dissecting every paragraph of the files. Meanwhile, Joshua Trump Epstein trends for 72 hours on social media. Trump's campaign for 2026 is in full swing, but after the Epstein revelations, new polling shows a 9-point drop among suburban women, a demographic he needs to win. His base remains loyal, but undecided voters are drifting away. Republicans are divided. Senator Ted Cruz calls it an old irrelevant story, while Senator Lisa Murkowski calls for a full bipartisan investigation. Democrats launch a congressional subcommittee on elite sex abuse networks, while Trump allies claim it's election interference. Meanwhile, survivors of Epstein's abuse are speaking out again, asking the country to stop ignoring the truth, no matter how powerful the accused are. The Epstein case has always been about more than one man. It's about networks of protection, silence, and power. Why did Epstein receive special treatment for so long? Why are some files still redacted? Who else visited the island? Some believe this is the tip of the iceberg, that elite figures across politics, media, and tech are implicated and using every tool available to stay hidden. Is Trump being targeted unfairly? Or is he one of many hiding behind money, media, and manipulation? Whether you believe Trump is guilty or innocent, one thing is clear. The Epstein story isn't over, and the people deserve the full truth. No more sealed files, no more secret deals, no more protected predators. We'll keep following this story, piece by piece, until it's all exposed. Subscribe for updates, share this video, and tell us what you believe in the comments. Is this justice or just politics?